We also had some information from an event which took place. It was a mobile product showcase press event at Walt Disney Studios, where Matthew from TechCrunch.com put out some tweets, and I'm just going to bring out some images here. It's quite interesting that they were sort of pushing off on sort of how successful the iPad version has been. We've got it's the most popular platform. Over 7 million downloads were done on the iPad, which was half the amount that were created of the 14 million downloaded. This is for 1.0. There was 350,000 Toybox uploads from the iPad alone, and the daily iPad users were larger than any other platform combined. And so that was just for 1.0, which shows you how seriously they take it. If there's more people playing on the iPad version than on all the other consoles combined, that shows you how popular it is.
Well, it's also the way, the whole world has changed as far as gaming goes. I mean, before everybody was all about consoles. Now everybody plays on their mobile phones or their iPads. So, yeah, I think it makes plenty of sense that half of those downloads are on iPads. So, yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
And then we also
to have that catered to them.
Yeah, I mean, the 2.0 version is going to be rebuilt in metal. Now, I honestly didn't really know what that was, and so I had to kind of Google it. I think it's basically just a way of sort of making it look as nice and pretty as possible.
Yeah, that was something they mentioned on the conference call with JV2, that it was just fully enhanced with metal, so it should be nice and pretty when it comes out.
Yeah, it's got added multiplayer on the new version, and it's also iPhone compatible, and it's going to be coming this holiday. So, now obviously in the US, your holiday season is pretty much from Thanksgiving onwards, isn't it?
Yeah. We start seeing Santa Claus like before Halloween's over, so.
Oh yeah,
it's this whole time.
Yeah, I know, the commercials are already in full blown Christmas mode. So there's been talk of November release for the iOS version. Like I said the other week, I have got a new iPad, and one of the things I'm really interested in to see how this works on the iPad. And it says iPhone. I'm wondering if it's going to be iPhone 6. I don't know quite how my little iPhone 4S thing is really going to be able to look. It's going to be tiny. Just
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's just going to be iPhone 6.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. Like I said, I think the app version is a big important thing to Disney, because they basically give it away for free, and then you have to buy extra sort of content afterwards. It's a different way of selling video games, and it ties in directly also with people that are already on the console game are more likely to probably download this. But because it's free, people will are much more likely to pick it up and have a play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a very much different kind of business model for video games, and it's pretty much the whole mobile genre has changed all of this, where it's all sort of free to play, and you basically upgrade when you're in the game, which kind of ties in with a lot of other things that we've been saying about Disney Infinity. If you take the starter packs and the digital versions, and if you stripped away the price of all the figures and the power discs and the playsets, etc., the game they're pretty much nearly given away for free.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the direction it's going.
So that's the Apple version, and there is a talk that they are going to be doing a Android version. That's in the works. They haven't really announced any details for that. Again, it's one of those things. Android are a huge player. They're missing out on a huge key. Millions of people. There's more people using Android than Apple. So that's they're just getting all their trying to make sure they get Disney out to as many people as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Android's in the works. So.